When you can put your earphones in a glass of water, they're waterproof. Let's check these out. Dave Taylor here, and I'm looking at sports earphones. That's what's actually in this glass of water. Now you're looking at that and you're going, what? Why would you do that? The answer is because if they're sports earphones, they have to have a certain level of waterproof. They have to be sweat resistant. They have to be able to work with you even if you're out on a run and it starts raining or you're just sweating up a storm because it's a really good workout. So enter these. I shall pull them out of their glass of water. These are the Soundcore SPIRIT Sports Earphones, and they're actually really cool. So let me just dry them off real quick. And as you can see, one thing is that the earpieces have a magnet, which makes it very nice if you are like many people I know, and you like to just sort of carry them like this. That works really well. Now, when you're ready to wear them, you can either wear them with the wire behind your head, or you can wear them with the wire in front of your head. Either way, works totally fine. As you can see, they do have that sort of ear catch part to it, the little hang here. I'm pretty sure you can take that off if you don't like it, but it comes with a ton of different sizes of everything. So here's our, let's get our little stunt shot here. These are all the ear tips and extra ear pieces that you can use to get a perfect fit for your own ear. So they're actually called ear wings. These are ear wings. Now you know that. Also comes with a little clip if you want to have the wire clipped onto your clothes somewhere. And it also comes with, somewhere in this pile, is this little tiny tie clip thing. I've never used such a beast, but it is included. More importantly, the headphones also include this really nice little snap open soft fabric case. That's also beneficial. But honestly, let's not talk about the accessories. Let's talk about the headphones themselves. So these use composite drivers and they're running Bluetooth 5.0. Very nice, much less susceptible to breakup or to have issues if you're not exactly within a foot or two of your device, which frankly you probably will be anyway, but Bluetooth 5.0 is much better with connectivity. And they also have what they call bass up, which is a boost for the low end, and it actually works surprisingly well. So I actually really like these earphones. They actually have a surprisingly good sound, particularly for the money. And, you know, there's not a lushness to the sound. It's not a big, rich sound that you might get out of more expensive earbuds or headphones or something. But for what they are, and for the size that they are, and for the functionality, the sound will surprise you. It's actually quite good. Now, it features, as I said, IPX7, so they talk about submarine-inspired design. I don't know about the submarine thing, but I will say that I've had them immersed in water for a couple of hours. And then I take them out, dry them off, and they are ready to go. No issues, no buzzing, no nothing. So that's actually a really nice feature. It might be something you would test with your own earphones and see what happens. Now, if you damage your earphones, well, you know, it's on you, dude, so chill out, okay? Fish them out again. And it's nice, actually, because my iPhone 10 is also waterproof, so I don't have to worry about if it drips on that, but dry it off, and we are back in action. Now, the unit also features a microphone, so you can use this for phone calls. And when I did a test phone call, the person on the other end sounded really good to me, but they were saying that I sounded a little bit muffled, but you know, not terribly so. And we certainly continued to have a conversation. So not sure what their expectations were versus me being in the room or versus a regular telephone call, but certainly functional. And that's good enough for me because secretly I don't really like talking on the phone anyway. Now, takes 1.5 to 2 hours for a full charge, and then depending on the volume you're using, you can get around 8 hours of playback time, which is really nice because that means if you charge this every 2 or 3 days on your way to the gym, then you're going to be good to go for, you know, the weeks and months on end by just remembering, you know, every so often give it a little boost or a little extra charge. As I said, it comes with lots of different size ear tips. It comes with lots of different size ear wings. So it's actually 4 different ear tip sizes, 3 different ear wing sizes, and the travel pouch. Don't forget that. And that's really all I have to tell you about. We interrupt the video to highlight 2 extra features that weren't in the original footage. Number 1, inline controller, 3-button, pretty standard design. So it's volume up and down, forward, backward, track, and then the middle button is power, pause, play, on, off, so on and so forth. Easy, simple, straightforward. There's the micro USB charging plug on the side. It works. It's good. Now, second thing I wanted to say is that there are also great audio cues in the system. So when you power it up, when you power it down, when you connect on Bluetooth, whatever it is, you get really nice little audio cues, not words, but different sounds that give you the feedback that things happen the way you want. That's particularly important when you want to know that you did in fact turn it off and that you're not going to be draining the battery. So that's great. And now back to your regular video. In terms of like the sound stage and all of that audiophile stuff, these are not audiophile headphones. These are, however, really nice sounding headphones that are going to work great for the gym. Your audiobooks or podcasts are going to sound really good. And if you're listening to music while you're out running or something, well, be careful so you're aware of your environment. It's another issue, but it's going to sound perfectly fine. So I'm really, really impressed with the Soundcore Spirit. These are a good, solid choice at this price point. Now, before we get to the price, speaking of which, let me ask if you can click on that subscribe button. And if this is useful and beneficial, a thumbs up is definitely appreciated here on YouTube. Cool. Now, finally, these are the Soundcore Spirit Sports Earphones, and they will cost you $32.99 at Amazon.com. Now pay attention to the price, because the price seems to go up and down a few bucks. So you might do a little comparison shopping before you click that buy button. But it's a good choice, and I am actually going to go back to listening to my own podcast, well, someone else's podcast, listening to a podcast. So I will catch you in my next video.